Hello everyone, and welcome to the RNG University. We welcome today to the Brothers War. So it's finally released, and I'm gonna go right ahead and try to play out one of the Brothers War decks. So I looked online for some inspiration for an Urza deck, and I found one. It's an Urza Control deck, and the deck that I found, I've made some modifications too, so that I think it's better suited for my flavor. And the idea of Urza's deck is it's a bunch of control, and in this version it's Esper Control. So before I talk into the details of how everything works in this deck, I feel like it's probably better if I play a game first, because I'm not even sure if anything's going to load. Wizards known for their, day one sort of launch day loading issues. So let's see first of all we can meet an opponent. If we can, I can talk a little bit more about how this deck works. So we did get to meet an opponent, and it is Calicine. So the idea of the deck is control until we get Urza. We don't have that many counter spells, but we have enough for it to play a good enough role. We got Hercule as opening hand, 3 lands, and then the same full stroke. It's kind of weak, 2 depopulate with 1 white source. It's not very good. So we mulligan. Now we have now 3 lands still. Opponent goes first, but we have Bankbuster, which can help out a lot. And we're going to put back a drag to the bottom because we have no basic land. Okay, so this might be a fun deck, but I have no idea. I'm really just trying things out as we go. So let's drop a Shatter Sanctum first, because we will get a blue source on the Aurora next turn. Or we can drop in a Dark Art Waste. Now our opponent has 2 lands open. He probably has a counter spell open for us, but still should play a Bankbuster when we get it. Consider. Okay, so it's probably playing the blue-red. What's his name? The Haughty Djinn deck, which I hate. Drop the Djinn. Mechanized Warfare. Okay, I didn't see that coming. What does this do? If a red or artifact source you control deal damage to an opponent, deal that damage +1. Interesting. Well, get our Esper mana, and we're just gonna sit here. Blue or artifact? Okay, so he's gonna play now Wandering Mind. Of course, we're gonna let him wonder. What is he gonna top deck? 6 cards. Reveal a non-creature land card, put it in the hand, and he's gonna get the Dragon Spark Engine. Ah, interesting. Let's draw a card. See what we get. We get a Voidren. That's cool. Now we are going to drop our next land, and we're just gonna pass turn again. So we're gonna be very low on life with the way things go, but that's fine. Dragon Spark Engine doesn't really scare us too much. How much damage can it actually deal? Should we Infernal Grasp this? I don't think there's a lot of creatures in that deck, so we're gonna take 2 damage anyways. Let's kill it. That way we don't take 3 damage because of the Mechanized Warfare. Now let's draw a card because of the Bankbuster. Okay, we're drawing our lands. There are 27 lands in this deck, so that's fair. Stern Lesson. Draw 2 cards, then discard a card and create a Power Stone token. Well, what if I voided your Dragon Spark? I got bored. I'm not really sure what's the right play, but I'm gonna start making wrong plays just for fun. Alright, our opponent's thinking about what to discard, and now they have a Power Stone. Now they have 6 lands. Saheeli. Okay. What is Saheeli going to do? Probably create 2 1/1.
It's so satisfying to wallop someone with a beautiful piece of art. Dive like hawks.
Oh, he's gonna attack us. We'll take it. And we'll go to our turn. Mighty Urza has come in. Probably gonna get just eat a removal, honestly, but let's kill that Saheeli first. Get rid of that. planeswalkers are kind of scary.
So sad to
And then
see
we
you
can
go
play
to
Urza
waste.
to kind of block for fun. I don't know. Or we can clean the board. Clean the board here isn't very cool because all we kill is 2/1/1 flyers. So what do? Put out Urza and Threat. We can just look imposing for a while. He might have a counterspell. Who knows? He's got 3 mana open. This cannot play non-artifact. Oh, okay. There's that. He's got his Bank Buster. Okay, those are doing 2 damage each. That's kind of scary. It's drawing on his turn. I'm not sure about that. Wandering Mind. Okay, you can have that. Starting to wish I had Farewell in the deck. Okay, and he's got to consider, so probably all of his turn. That means we can unpopulate his field. He gets to draw a card for the Wandering Mind. That's kind of annoying, but we got to do it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That means our Teferi gets us an extra mana. That might be useful. Tap artifact. I don't know. Skip. Tap a creature. Untap a land. Untap the Shatter. Deal that 1 damage in there, and then we'll depopulate the board. He's going to consider. It's a very long and arduous thought process. We're tied for cards, but he draws a card for his turn. But he also has Bank Buster to draw extra card. We did get our Bank Buster out earlier, so that's good. When we cast non-creature spell, create a token. Deal Fort. Oh. Alright, because of the Mechanize. Well, that's wrecking us left and right. Now all we drew is an Agonjo. So we can do it again. Not sure how much that helps. Okay, so our opponent has the card draw advantage on us, which means that we're probably going to lose. Yikes. They even have to play with fire, which is kind of funny. That's 3, huh? Okay. Jeez. Okay, he's gonna crew, which means I would have to kill it. We'll take extra 2 damage, but at least we don't take 5 damage and die. It's got a disruption protocol for that too. Jeez, okay. What can we do? We can bounce the Bank Buster, but he just plays it again and draws extra card. That's not very good. We can bounce the Mechanized Warfare, but we take 4 and we go down to... Guess we'll have to do it. Time to put a... Should we put 1 or 2? Put 1, right? Kill all the 2 drops. That just kills the Bank Buster. Oh, we can't even pay 4. For 1. Yeah, you got it. You got your draw. And we draw a land, so we can blow up the Bank Buster, and then we'll have a land drop. Not even sure if that's gonna help. Okay, we survived for 1 more turn, but this is not gonna end well. Yeah, we're probably gonna die. Light of the Night. Oh, deals damage to face. Okay, that's GG. Ah. First game didn't end well. What went wrong there? No card draw. I would say the biggest thing that went wrong is no card draw. It was a lot of damage dealt to our face. I'm not sure what part of the deck could help against that, other than just having Teferi keep gaining life every turn for 2 life. That's not very good. Now we're playing against Cold Snap. They're gonna snap on our face. And we're going second again, which is fair because that's what Magic does to us. I have a conspiracy theory that people who pay extra money, like a lot, like whales, in Arena gets to go first more often because they are incentivized to give those people who spend more money a better time when they're playing the game. Whereas in people like us who try to spend as little money as possible, don't get that incentivized. So what we get is, for lack of a better term, wrecked. We always go second. We lose more games than we win because of that. And it's very hard to brew decks this way because, well, going second against aggro decks, you can't have a fun deck to play. Who knows? Maybe I'm just salty because I lose. All the time. Opponent's got 1 forest, second forest, Sartre Rope, got a Loam Speaker. Okay, Loam Speaker is interesting. That doesn't really tell me much information. But I definitely don't want to play out my Bank Buster. Maybe I want to counter a spell. He drops a 4-drop here, I need to syncopate it. He drops a 3-drop here, I can't do anything. He's attacking with the Loam Speaker. Well, probably gonna bounce the Cemetery Protector. Okay, that's okay. We get 3 mana here. Let's just bring out the Shileshtis. That'll give us extra mana next turn for stuff we want to play, and we might be able to depopulate over whatever board this comes out to. We have 2 white if we need it, even if they kill the Celestis. So that's okay for us. The, oh, a Jewel Thief. Interesting. So not the Cemetery Prowler. Well, now he has 2 mana. Might want to use it for something. Is he trying to play the Cemetery Prowler? He's another land for that. Let's play another Loam Speaker. Alright, that's great for us. Sorry, Teferi, you were going to come out this turn, but that's no longer an option. You got to say goodbye to Exodia. That needs to happen there. Alright, and then the Cemetery Prowler is probably going to come out to face Teferi. Not a good sort of return, because Teferi would definitely get killed by the 3-4. Vigilance, too. But it's something. It's not nothing. And we don't really have any more bounce. We have a cut down. It's not gonna hurt. Not gonna help. But we have 2 Go for the Throw and 2 Inferno Grasp. They can both go and kill Cemetery Protector if he plays it. Our opponent chooses Rope instead because they're from Cold Snap. So they're a relic and they are going to cash in their AARP checks. That's, it's something. What is this? Is that... Did you get that from, like, joining a tournament or something? That looks really cool. But our opponent is not very cool. Maybe the server dropped them because we're on day 1. Alright, now if we even win this game, it doesn't feel good. But they might still come up with something and beat our butt. Beat our butt, that sounds funny. Alright, so next turn we'll probably play Teferi, untap 2 land, or 2 mana, and then play the Bankbuster. Depending on how fast our opponent's gonna roll, right? Oh, he's back. He's back. There it is. He's gonna exile card. Depopulate or Rona? Depopulate. So now his sorcery costs 1 less, if he has sorcery. Untap an artifact, a creature, and untap a land too. I'll take this island. Alright, now I have 4 mana. I'm gonna play 2 for the Bankbuster. It could help. And if he wants to attack, I mean, I have 2 to hold up the Syncopate for 1 if I need it. But if he attacks, it doesn't kill the Teferi right away, which is also useful maybe. But that 2 mana can help me draw with the Bankbuster. Oh, okay. So no draw with the Bankbuster. Count unless you pay 1. Get out of here, you. But poor Teferi's gonna eat it. Take 3 in the face. Well, our opponent ropes again. No, not roping. It's a lot of exile. Good thing I don't have anything to deal with. I don't know why he's not exiling creatures. This has been fun. Look at all those lands I'm drawing. Alright, so Teferi will probably eat it here. We'll play a land, and we'll let the Celestis flip, right? Drawing 3 isn't really going to help too much. I can untap. Come on. Untap an artifact, tap a creature, untap a land.
Don't worry.
And we'll draw another card. Maybe it's less dumb. Second Teferi. Alright, instead of less dumb, we got more dumb. Big action. A land. What do you know? Well, unless he's got a non-creature spell, you know, this negate's not doing anything. And our second Teferi is also not doing anything, but eating damage from Cemetery Prowler, I guess. Eat it. What are you gonna exile now? Land? Gonna make your land cost 1 less to play? Yep. Well, no. Gonna make.
Suppose that's how it was meant to happen.
Whatever. I lost count. But our opponent's roping and we're drawing lands. 27 land might be too much. Honestly, it might be too much. I don't know what's going on. Ooh! I can't believe I caught something. And we get to ditch a land. Oh, Mr. Protector. Okay, so we'll probably draw a land first, right? I said draw a land first. It's funny because I'm going to draw a land. Ooh, a cut down. Okay. So, this can actually hit the Aquarian Ranger. This will add a white. We'll play our Teferi. So we can use it to untap an artifact. I need to untap a Bankbuster. I'll tap your Prowler. And I'll untap a land, which will be the Shipwreck Marsh.
Second here, second there. Who's counting?
Okay, I'm gonna cut down the Ranger so that he doesn't have any time to protect it. Now can enter. All right, so that was that was an intense turn, which I don't really have that many plays, but get to play around with some cards. Now let's see if he wants to remove my guy. Tail Swipe. Well, you swiped well, I guess. It gives +1/+1 until the end of turn, then those creatures fight each other. That's it? Well. This will be This will be interesting, huh? This will be very interesting. Alright, so let's... okay, hold on. This costs 3. That will make my Might Stone cost 4. Alright, let's do the -5, -5. Goodbye! Alright, and then I can add 2. Use Teferi's power to untap for 2. No creature and a land.
Give me a moment.
Auto pay. Oh, here we go. The melt's happening. Lord Urza, the Jesus is here. Okay, so let's see. We'll draw 2 of the discard card. I don't need another Celestus. And then we'll also... I don't even know. Draw 2 of the discard card again. I don't need another land.
Outwitted and outmatched.
There you go. That was fun. Now we got a 9 loyalty Urza the Planeswalker here. They have 5 lands and 2 cards in hand. Defiler of Vigor. Is he really trying this out? Get out of here, you. Alright, opponent's not gonna quit, so... Okay, now opponent's gonna quit. Ah, Fear Urza, the Lord of the Planeswalker. That was fun. We got our mail going. Unfortunately, the animation did not look as cool as I thought it would. I thought it would take up the whole screen. But Urza is Urza. So that was a fun game. That was a fun second game we got to play there. We got to melt Urza and everything. Alright, I'm gonna try one more game, but I don't think I can top that. I think that was the high of the day. We got to play on the launch day of Brothers War. We got to melt Urza, and our opponent basically got wrecked because of that melt. Although I would say he was kind of being mana screwed there for a bit of time, and we're going second again. What do you know, huh? Okay, well, we got 2 basic lands for drag. We can't actually get to drag because it costs 4. It costs 2 black, and we don't have 2 black. Should I keep this hand? My first play is a 4-drop, but I'll keep. I don't want to win this game. The last game was too fun. Alright, is there a big dragon here? There it is. Okay, you know what? Screw you. What the heck? You gonna play Delver? Opening day, you're gonna play Delver? This is mono blue. Is this just mono blue? Jesus Christ. Alright, well. It's just gonna keep happening anyways. What are you gonna do? Oh, you're gonna slip? That'll take the damage if you slip. Okay, drop a land, I guess. Our opponent's gonna consider. Drop his consider. I hope he has nothing. I hope he has impulse into 3 lands. Alright, he's gonna attack. Gonna have to take that damage. Put our Shatter Sanctum and hope that nothing scary happens next turn. Something will. Impulse. I guess the Djinn now we just lose, huh? Yeah. It is what it is, though. Get out of here, you. Impulse? Alright, no Djinn this turn. But he's trying to save his insectile aberration by another slip. Elbuinchenko. Alright, Chinko's not Chinkoing. Good for us. So, he's got 2 lands open. I don't think it's the right time for it to ferry. But it could be a right time for a Bank Buster. Which it is. Alright, Otawara is going to help us survive for another turn if he has the Djinn out. drag can't actually kill Djinn. It's only -3. So we only have 2 lands. Or 2 land type. The Tolarian Horde. We definitely cannot kill that. It's 5/5. We go Delver. Alright, we got our negates. That's interesting though. So we can play the Tezzeret and make this a 4/4, which doesn't really do much. We can use the Tezzeret to draw a card, which doesn't do much. If we play any spells right now, they'll probably just get countered. We can draw a card and try to hit our land drop. Well, we can hit a land drop without a water anyways. So I guess the fairy time. It's the fairy time. I don't know. There's no way we're winning this game anyway. Stupid, like, mono blue deck didn't want to try to play Modern Brothers War. Alright, now he's roping. He's even got a Tezzeret, like, sleeve. I think it's cool. But you're not. You're a loser. God damn it. Stop roping. Alright, he's not doing anything, so
I face scary villains.
this makes me not want to use the plus. Makes me want to use the minus. Because it'll just die, right? Yeah, I'm going to use the minus. I could dig. Oh, Voidrend. Voidrend's very, very useful.
Way or the fun way.
That means I'm going to drop a land. No flips. Ha! Take that. Got a lot of lands going. That horror is coming for Teferi. It's horrible.
This is hardly my worst defeat.
There's that Djinn. Alright, so let's see. How do we kill this? We gotta go for the Djinn first. Yep. Kill the Djinn first. You have a counter spell? We can counter the counter spell, but we gotta kill the Djinn. Alright, our opponent's roping on our killing the Djinn. Make this appear. Okay, he's making the Djinn disappear, I guess? So what do we want to do? We want to Void Rend the Haughty Djinn in response. Right? Because it grows. Right, remove that from the board. Nothing else matters here. Now we're gonna have to take 5 a turn. Pretty scary here. But at least the fairy can come. Draw a card with Bankbuster.
I'm
Ooh.
on time.
Get to untap. Actually, do we want to untap and gain life? The Tolarian Horror will just kill the fairy. Untapping might not be as useful. We get 1 mana, right? Yeah, so it's just depopulate will be very useful. That's all of our Teferis. Not all of our Teferis are dead. What are you gonna attack? Can you imagine if he attacks face? Oh, that is not the right play. Because if he attacks face, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 mana now, which means that the Lotus can come down, and I can hold up a counter spell. Why would he attack all my blue? Right, and the Lotus can come down, and I can counter whatever spell he plays. One, no creature, and I'll untap no creature, and I'll untap the Shatter Sanctum. He probably has some way to. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Let's see. This is gonna be 5, and another white for depopulate. Whatever he plays gets negated. Fading Hope, negate. Roll and turn. Now we have a Lotus on the board. We have Bankbuster. Our Teferi's not dead because he didn't want to attack it. Good luck, stupid mono blue. Yeah, take that. Oh, delicious, delicious irony. And they quit because they're a coward. Not an overwhelming advantage, so you don't want to play. All right, that was very fun. We got to win against mono blue because they are terrible at the game, and we also got to meld Urza. So now let's look at the deck. I want to go through the detail of this deck because it has been fun. All right, let's see. On one drop, I have one Rona, one cut down, really just for a small removal early game in case our opponent's aggro. I have two Syncopate just for a slower counterspell meta when I needed to, if our opponent's control deck like us. And then in the 2-drop, bunch of removal. So two larger counterspell, Disdainful Stroke and Negate for those bigger plays. You know, your Invoke Despairs, maybe your opponent wants to play their Urza. Gotta have these, right? And then go for the throw, 2 go for the throw, 2 Infernal Grasp for basically any form of kill spell that we need. 3 Bankbusters for additional card draw, and you saw how Bankbuster was useful in all the games that we played so far. And then in the 3 drops, we have 1 Hercule just to get additional card advantage later on, and as a 3-drop 2/4 which can block, you know, a lot of aggressive creatures. And 3 Urza to obviously get that meld on. We got 2 Void Rend against mono blue. It worked, it kicked their butt. And then we have 2 Celestis to get the combination with the Fairy. And then on the 4-drop, we have to populate, 2 to populate and 2 drag to the bottom because I don't want to always give my opponent cards, but I also don't want to always have drag to the bottom, only getting -3 or -4, which might not kill the entire board. 1 Tezzeret to get card draw with the artifact, but also to make our, whenever we make the Power Stone tokens, we can make those into 4/4 creatures as well. 2 Teferi, because, well, that's how good Teferi is. Always fit in white-blue decks. We got one of the bigger Teferis, if we want to get a bunch of card draw on. That's one way to go. I'm still experimenting which Teferi is better. And in the 5 drops, we also have a Timeless Lotus, just to get that combination with the untapped Teferi. Oh, it's so beautiful. And then we have the 3 Might Stone and Weak Stone to meld with our 3 Urza. Only one of them has to come off, but when it does, it's amazing. The ability for the Might Stone and Power Stone isn't too bad itself, right? You get to draw 2 cards or give a creature -5/-5. So it's card advantage or card removal. And it's a Power Stone, so you can add 2 mana to use to activate Celestis, use to activate Bankbuster, use to activate Urza, the Lord Protector. So overall, it's been pretty amazing. And a land base, we got 3 white swords with 1 Agonjo, 2 Plains, 3 blue swords with 1 Otawara, 2 Islands, and 3 black swords with 1 Takenuma and 2 Swamps. And then we have the dual lands, the 2 Darkar Waste. Actually, we have 2 of each dual lands. 2 Darkar Waste, 2 Deserted Beach, 2 Cave of Koilos, 2 Shattered Sanctum, 2 Shipwreck Marsh, 2 Underground River, right? So 2 of each. And then I have 4 of the Tri-land, the Rafine Tower. And then I have some utility land in 1 Blast Zone and 1 Hall of Tassagrin. I haven't really gotten these to, you know, show too well, but they're really just kind of tech cards that I fit in because I don't just want to put in another Plain or another Swamp. So that's the deck. You see how amazingly it played, although it is day 1, so a lot of people are experimenting. But I do think it's a fun deck to play. As the meta evolve, as the Brothers War sort of standard evolve, I'm pretty sure this deck's gonna not do very well. There's a lot of fine-tuning that needs to be done. There's a lot of one-offs that needs to be either 2s offs, 3s offs, or none offs. And that's something that will take time to develop. But it's a very fun deck, and if you have the cards, go ahead and try and play it out. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time.